Now we'll enter information about the student you are registering. This video will proceed through the following student screens quickly. Just be sure as you fill out the fields that you read the text on each page carefully so you enter the correct information. Click Add New Student. Enter all required information in the fields as instructed. Note your child's school, which will automatically pop up here based on your address. Click Next. Enter your child's race, ethnicity information in the next screen. Select Yes or No from the drop-down menu, indicating whether or not your student is Hispanic Latino. Then check any and all of the checkboxes which apply. If you selected No from the drop-down, you must check at least one option from the list. Click Next. Indicate your housing status by clicking the appropriate checkbox. Click Next. Indicate the relationship each parent-guardian has to the student by selecting the appropriate option from the Relationship drop-down menu. Leave the boxes under Guardian, Mailing, Portal, and Messenger checked. Then assign a number in the Emergency Contact Order drop-down menu. This number is the order in which school staff will contact people in the event of an emergency. Click Next. Indicate the relationship each emergency contact has to the student by selecting the appropriate option from the Relationship drop-down. Then assign a priority number from the Emergency Contact Order drop-down. Click Next. Indicate whether or not your child has received the services listed here by selecting Yes or No in all the required drop-downs on this screen. When finished, click Next. In this screen, enter your child's medical information. Read the questions carefully, scrolling down to answer all questions. You will then be asked whether or not your student takes medication. If you select No from the drop-down menu, proceed to the next statement. If you select Yes from the drop-down menu, fields will appear where you will be able to enter up to 3 medications that your child takes. If you need to tell the nurse about additional medications, please reach out to the school to communicate that information after your student has been enrolled. Read the following statements carefully. The first one discusses permission for the admission of emergency medical treatment, as well as medications by the school nurse. It also authorizes communication between the school nurse and your child's healthcare provider. The second statement asks for permission for the use of sunscreen. If authorizing, type your name into the appropriate authorization signature boxes. Then click Next. In the next screen, indicate which languages your child speaks in each of the contexts listed. Click Next. Indicate whether any school-age siblings live with your child in the primary household. If you select Yes, you will be asked to identify your child's siblings. Click Next to continue to the next screen. Read the parental registration statement carefully. This section asks questions about your child's disciplinary history. Responses to these questions are required. Then enter your name to swear or affirm that the information you have provided is correct to the best of your knowledge. Click Next. Review the Release of Directory Information statement carefully. Then indicate whether or not you want to allow the district to release your child's information by selecting Yes or No from the drop-down menu. If you select Yes to the drop-down menu on this screen, review the options which appear. Click the checkbox next to the statement which best applies. Then, enter your name in the Signature Authorization box. Click Next. In the next screen, you will be asked to provide documentation as proof of your student's age. Review the acceptable documentation, then click the blue button to upload proof of your child's age. 2 proofs of residency are also required. Review the list of acceptable residency documents, then click the blue buttons to upload your documents. Scroll to view the list of required immunizations. Click the blue button to upload immunization records for your student. If available, a copy of a government-issued photo ID for the listed guardian should be uploaded, but it is not required. Click Save Continue to proceed. If any information is missing, your child's name will appear highlighted in yellow. You can go back and enter the missing information by clicking Edit Review. If all information is entered, a green checkbox will indicate the application is complete. It is possible to register more than one kindergarten student at a time. If you have more than one kindergarten-age student to be registered for the upcoming school year, you can add additional students to the registration. Click Add New Student and repeat the process for the second student. Click Save Continue if all students have been entered.